All right, welcome back. So I'm going to be laying down here. I'm on my laptop here. I've got a number of series in the works. Looks like, let's see here. Let me make sure my uh, so we got the camera set up, which is good. So we've got the mic set up. Let me look at the properties of that. Okay, that looks good. And then I'll make sure that the audio. Yep, looks good, looks good, looks good. Okay, so um, welcome back to another video. It's been 3 days since I made a video. Before that, it's been about a month since I've done something technical on here. There's a number of loose threads I have opened that I would like to close. So I'm going to start off this video by just having some loose thread. I'll just say loose threads I'd like to close. Threads I'd like to close. Number one, finish reading Automate Your Network by John Capobianco and labbing the book. That's a loose thread, and that's a loose thread from forever ago. Capo, but the cool thing with going back and tying up loose threads from you know 5 years ago or more at this point is there's AI now where there wasn't AI back then. So I definitely want to go back and tie up that loose thread. So let's do some more loose threads. Try to pick out some more loose threads here. Okay, so I'll go to my playlists because I organize things in playlists pretty
Hey,
well.
sounds like you're setting up to record a
Oh,
video.
sorry.
That's awesome. Getting back in.
Sorry, my AI was listening in. Let me see. Let me see if that shows up. Oh yeah, I'm recording a video. Can you just say a quick message? I want to see if they can hear you.
Hey everyone, Graham's assistant here. Hope you can hear me alright. Excited to see him close some loose threads today. Should be a good one. Studio microphone.
All right, cool. So people can hear that. So that should be good.
Nice. Audio's working. Mike, go do your thing. I'll be here if you need me to chime in, look something up, or help track those loose threads as you go. Good luck with the video. Video cam.
Okay, now I'm no longer on a hot mic. Sorry about that. That can get kind of tricky sometimes. Oh, but it looks like my capture, or it looks like my camera froze up on me. So let's see if I can get that sorted out. I should have my computer back soon. My computer's in the shop, but I should get it back probably today. So let's see if shoot. Okay. Well, what if I do this? What if I get rid of this with the X button? There we go, and then add it back in. So now we do camera in or input motion video capture device. Yeah, okay, that's good. Oh, I have the Okay, well my camera stopped working. Okay, my camera just completely stopped working. Well that's okay. I'm just laying on the couch anyway. It just clutters up room on the screen. There's no reason to have it on anyways. Okay, well there's no reason to have an image of me up there anyway. So okay, so yeah, we're making this post about tying up loose threads on my channel. So the first loose thread I'd like to close at some point is finished reading Automate Your Network by John Capobianco and labbing the book. I got about halfway through reading that, and then my lab is always been a work in progress. But this was back before I had AI and realized how I could really easily upgrade it by enabling ZRAM. So all I have to do is a configuration change on it to upgrade it. If you, so there's VRAM, which people are probably familiar with. VRAM is the um, RAM that AI uses. It's video random access memory, dedicated memory on your graphics card that stores graphics data. But there's also ZRAM. So ZRAM is compressed RAM. It's a Linux kernel feature that creates a compressed block device in RAM, effectively acting as a fast RAM-based swap space or temporary storage, making systems feel like they have more memory by compressing data that would otherwise be moved to slower disk-based swap. So yeah, the main problem was that um, when I was interacting with the disk, I had this super slow mechanical SAS drive on there. So it wasn't even a SATA drive; it was a SAS drive, and it was just a snail, snail's pace, super slow on there. So I set up ZRAM so that it doesn't have to hit out to the disk as often, if at all. And then I also swapped out the well, I didn't swap it out, but I added in extra SSDs that I had laying around. Um, and now it goes out to an SSD, uh, which is uh, which is so much faster. So we can see one of the things I tried to do is set up connections to the because we see the lab here, we've got this out of band management network as a part of the simulation, but we also have the map topology and this is how you can access them using native GNS3 tools rather than anything you're simulating, right? So ideally, there'd be three ways of accessing the devices in this lab. The first way would be through the GNS3 simulation tools provided to you by the GNS3 software. So you'd use that through Telnet. So it's like a virtual console. The second way would be through a dedicated out-of-band management network simulation plugged into each of the management ports. And then the third way would be through the in-band management network, which is the most common way devices are accessed in production. So I want to get all three working. Right now I have only one working, and it's not even working all the way. It's the out-of-band dedicated management network. Um, I can take a look at that. So if we go in here and then we can nmap. If we use nmap, then we should be able to discover the out of band management network. So we'll go to terminal and look at how snappy this is. This is so much better now. Look at that. To expand that, that used to take 5 minutes to expand that out. So I'll just do nmap dash dash help. There we go. And now we can see that we can do a uh, target specification here. So the target specification can be networks. So yeah, we're gonna do. So here's an example of that. So we can do uh, a slash on that. So we're gonna do that. So we're gonna do a ifconfig. And now I just know because I built this lab, but we could go in here. We could see the management network is 10.0.0/16, the dedicated out of band, or we can see we've got all these different oh right, so we've got management networks. This is for the dedicated in band management network, or for the in band management network. For the dedicated out of band management network, um it's going to be on a different block, and they're not going to be on different subnets, right? So it's just this whole all these dedicated switches here are going to be their own for that. So that is on just because I remember because I set this up myself. Um, that should be on um, uh, ENS4 here. So 10.0.128 .117 slash 16 slash 16. Oh, which kind of doesn't work. Wait, it's on the same network as the other ones? That's not good. Okay, well, I might have to readdress that because that shouldn't be wait, slash 16. Oh, okay, well that should be fine. That should be fine. What is the let me look at this quick here. Open this in a new one. Yeah, so DHCP. I just want to know what that 57 was that history here we go. So 168. There we go. So here's all the okay, so these are all kind of randomly. Oh, right. So yeah, there's a DHCP pool that's handing out um addresses, but it's handing them out in such a weird. Yeah, so all of this has to be re-architected. Um, Pretty much this is very bad. The dedicated out-of-band management network um should just be on one subnet. Um, yeah, should just be on one subnet. I mean, the thing is, if you're going to have like a global dedicated out-of-band management network, you're going to have another network. So you're going to have routers and switches on that network. Right now, all I have is hubs. I have it hooked into an interface here, and then I have all these, you know, switches, which just hubs. Don't have any VLANs configured on them or anything. So it's like a super messy, cluttered if we do like a TCP dump on it, on ENS4, p dump ENS4, that should be how that works. Oops, we'll have to do a sudo. Okay. Syntax error. Do I have TCP dump? We'll do sudo TCP dump dash dash help. Okay, so I do have it on there. Um, Sudo TCP dump dash I ENS4. There you go. So this should be pretty noisy. Yeah, okay, pretty noisy. So we should see like DCP on it. Uh, we should see probably some ARPs on it. Yeah, okay, there's some ARPs. Yeah, so we got a lot of ARPs on it. We got CDP on it too. That's good. Needs CDP set up on it. So yeah, this it should be. But the key is we should see things all throughout the network. So we should see it for the WAN, the internet devices, the data center devices, the floor devices. So um, let's see here. The WAN. Uh, uh, WAN. So we have OOB admin, um, but there should be other devices um, on this that are ARPing out. So I guess that's another loose end. Fully architect out my lab simulation environment. And I can do that in its own series of videos, not tied to a book or anything like that. So this would be like IP schemes. uh, uh, like Netconf, setting that up, um, routing tables, traffic engineering, uh, uh, and then things like turnups, site turnups, circuit monitoring, etc. Yep. Okay, so that's a loose thread I'd like to close. Another loose thread would be Chip Huyen's AI Engineer book. Finish reading. Okay. Another loose end I would like to wrap up. Sovereign AI. Yeah, Sovereign AI stack series as well. I have to spell that right, which is going to be a struggle. Sover. There's an extra E out of nowhere. Okay. All right. So the Sovereign AI Stack series, I want to keep going on that for sure. We're abandoning AI 2027. I was going to read all that through, but man, is that dry and boring. No, thank you. And I don't care. Like, what am I going to do about it? Like, who cares if I get it. Like, AI is going to be crazy. Okay, got it. Like, I feel like you don't need to, like, none of this is, oh, I mean, we can come back in. So we're in early 2026 now. So yeah, I can. Oh my God, this is wild. So the bet of using AI to speed up AI research is starting to pay off. OpenBrain continues to deploy iteratively, improving Agent One. So OpenBrain is just a fictional company. It could be OpenAI, it could be Anthropic, it could be these Chinese companies. Um, but whoever it is, they have a self-improving AI agent that works internally on AI R&D, and it keeps iteratively improving. Um, so they're now making algorithmic progress 50% faster than they would without AI assistance. So their AI research teams are now exponentially being multiplied in their progress. Um, so several competing publicly released AIs now match or exceed Agent Zero, which was mentioned earlier, including an open weights model. Uh, oh my God, this is wild. Let's put this because I feel like I don't want to abandon that entirely. Periodically, check back on AI 2027 article to think about to check the predictions. And a lot of this stuff isn't going to make the news. I mean, it, like, did we hear on the news that algorithmic progress is now 50% faster for AI R&D teams? No. But we are going to hear uh, chip export controls. We are going to hear about um, by mid 2026. It's very likely that we will hear uh, something to do with yeah, with some sort of like security incident relating AI involving China, like getting um, black market hardware or refuse or like you know forming some sort of allyship that causes tensions or maybe even I don't know about invading Taiwan, but is now working for led collaborative. Okay, under resource. Yeah, so China's still behind, but China's gonna start to catch up more. I feel like yeah, late 2026 AI takes some jobs. I mean, I feel like it's already taking jobs. Um, 2027, China steals. Oh man, this goes even further. Oh, it's a month by month breakdown. I mean, 2027 is the year where um it's like you can think of it this way. Let's say you gain, up 5 pounds a month, right? There's going to be a time where you're morbidly obese, right? Like that's kind of it's about is like, you know, the progress in AI is going to lead to a time right around 2027 when AI is now like morbidly obese. Like it can't be ignored that it's fundamentally irrevocably different than how we had viewed it before. Um, okay, so yeah, periodically check back on AI 27 article to check the predictions. Definitely want to do that. What else we got here? Hugging Face courses. I can kind of let those go. I don't know. Um, yeah, okay. Self-managed net. Oh, the self-managed networks. I gotta do. I'll do that off camera though. I'd love to do the mathematics for machine learning stuff more, but like I don't. I just don't like. I feel like I'm not the right target for that. Like I'm not like in a formal program or like well, this is the kind of stuff I would love to do, but it's like I just feel like it's not gonna pay off, or it's like I'm not sure. Yeah, I want to put certifications as well on there, certifications. And at this point, I can try to get my CCNA back even because I don't have that anymore. I'll pick one. Um, uh, I'd love to do the Wireshark one. Uh, Palo Alto as well. Uh, and then something like Meraki or like a Juniper NetBrain or something like that would be good. Just as many certifications as I could possibly get. Um, what's another one I was excited about? I'm really excited about the Wireshark one. Let's see here. So I guess that's probably it. Um, that's probably it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so yeah, I'll just post that. So loose threads I'd like to close. Um, and uh, and that's it. Yeah. So post. And I think that's going to be it for this video. This was just a video to write that. And then yeah, my next video I think will be um part of these yeah, going on some of these loose threads. So that's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.